Hello and welcome back to Crowswood Model Railway, although today we're not dealing with the Crowswood Railway itself, we're dealing with the in progress N scale plan coming into shot now. Beautifully running. I'll try the flash. Is the first locomotive purchased with the intent of going on the in progress railway, which again, I still haven't fully settled on a name. I have a few ideas, but I haven't got anything concrete yet. It's still being set in Japan. This is a KATO C57. Here is the box for those who are interested. I'm trying to flash off for this bit. So, C57. And there's your product code 2024. The loco comes unnumbered, but it's got a choice of 4 that you could have on it. And the particular loco this one is based on is the condition that C5795 was in at one point. I can't tell you if that loco still exists at the moment because I can't actually remember. But this is based on C5795, and that is one of the options. And this little gap here. This little gap here is where number plate goes in. So you're going to put C57 and then 95 if I choose to make the C57 95, but I'm leaning to C57 33, but I'll just have to see. And that 462 with a bogie tender, so it's a faff to get on. This axle does have a traction tyre, however, the mechanism is so good that if I put her out shot and then bring her in and cut the power, she just glides. So there won't be any problem, well, it shouldn't be any problem with dead zones, it'll just keep going. There is, as far as I can tell, no pickup in the tender. I don't know if this is normal for N Gauge. This is my first steam engine, first tender engine in N Gauge. I think these two drivers pick up. I don't know about the bogie, I don't know about the rear pony. In terms of lighting, because this loco does have lighting, it does have a dummy rear light on the tender, but the headlamp does work. It's really fine detail on it as well. Let's zoom in. The valve gear is really nice. I do love the design on the wheels, and it's so smooth and quiet. This is just a test loop for now. The boards themselves, the date penciled for their construction is the 13th of February. So there should be an update after then. It is so smooth. I have had it hauling test trains. I'll switch the flash off so that the light, see, it does have a headlamp. I've had it pull all the rolling stock except for this, which is my track cleaner, which is mainly being pulled by the totally appropriate for Japan class 33-1. It has, however, pulled those Southern Region Mark 1s. It's pulled this little SR wagon that I've got. It's pulled my multiple unit without the power car. In terms of performance, it is its performance is brilliant. It doesn't have a normal end coupler at the front. The instructions do show how one can be fitted. However, as you could probably imagine, the instructions aren't in English, so I know what some of it is telling me, but I don't know what that is telling me. How to, if there's any particular way of twisting it or whatnot, but it kicks in really quite low. And the wheels kind of remind me of Bullied Pacific or Q1 wheels as well. The loco has British elements, German and American all in one. It's got these wonderful little shades over the front windscreen, or front windows. So that's just below 20 on the controller. Turn it up. It is a wonderful little thing. What I'll do is I'll set her off, zoom out, lift up slowly. I'm not straight on the floor, but I am nearly on the floor. It's just the 9mm ply. It's not ideal being like this, but at least it allows me to test run. So that's that's an idea I've got around my bridge. I'm thinking a single track bridge and only having it double around the station, which I've started work on because my station building has arrived. It's a bit of a faff because my station building around the subway stairs have a sort of elevated section, so the access steps out of the building don't fit in properly, so I'm going to have to do some tweaking and some cutting as I paint. But you kind of see there's a gap in the roof as opposed to on that one back there, because sections in the roof come out, so you can fit things like the access steps, footbridges and whatnot. Still runs forwards, break it backwards. I've got no trouble with its coupling. This is a Dapol SR wagon. This can be a bit of a pain. So when I slow couple up, nope, doesn't do it. That is one thing I found with N Gauge. If I want to couple up, I have to ramp it up a bit, and then it's not typical load for this because this is a passenger express engine. There's some really good videos. On YouTube, you look up C57 locomotive or JNR C57, you'll see some really good videos from the railway nuts over in Japan. What I'll do is I'll pause the video and then I will put all the unpowered vehicles except for the track cleaner behind, and sort of show sort of what she should be able to shift. And I'm aware this is not at all prototypical, but she should have no problem shifting 5 coaches, which is somewhat prototypical, I think, from what I've seen. 5-6 coaches, be they the brown ones or the blue ones. Should have no trouble with that at all. But this is not a prototypical at all, because that's most of a multiple unit, 2 British Mark 1s and a Southern Railway wagon, just because Southern Railway. All in all, this is an absolutely fantastic little locomotive. It runs brilliantly. It pulls quite nicely, not very nicely, and it's got a brilliant low speed performance. I don't know if that's helped by the traction tyre or not, but it is there. Again, just put her in reverse. Stop. and forwards, which is a little stalled there. Just turn it back up. This is all fairly low on the controller as well. So I'm using a GaugeMaster Combi for this layout, and it's on 20. Definitely a good runner. So I've been running most of the time up here. This is 30, which looks realistic and prototypical to me, so I see no reason why to go above 40. Unless you want to run them really fast, but this is 40% of it. 40% of the GaugeMaster Combi. It's plenty fast enough. It's an express coming through, not stopping speed. Okay. So I'll slow her down, bring her around, and then I will sign out for this video. The next video will probably be once my C11 train set has arrived, so I can show that and what that comes with. In the meantime, stay safe, stay warm. So it's snowed here, it might have done where you are, so stay safe, stay warm, and I will see you in the next one.